It is time for Origin PC Live. Let's do it. Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Origin PC Live. My name's Alexis Roselle, community leader at Origin PC. That's right. And I recently, I forgot about the something special. I recently upgraded my PC with the Lambo of GPUs, the EVGA FTW3 1080 Ti.
Pretty sweet.
Ooh.
The only reason I remember that you need to say something is because I have something very special to say. I'm Kevin Wasilewski, CEO, co-founder of Origin PC, and I have the most epic gift I've ever received at any E3 ever in my hands.
It is pretty bad.
Right now.
Here we go.
I was gifted this item. Totally gifted.
I can't believe how big it is. When you first told me you were gifted it, I'm like, oh, that was nice of him. Small little trinket.
Cyberpunk 2077 swag. Shall we open it up?
Swag, sure.
This is the longest intro we've ever had of the show. But we got something cool.
Let's do it.
We're just going to flip it.
Oh, man, that is beastly.
First time Alexis has ever seen this with his own eyes. In person.
Oh. I'm assuming this is like a character from the game?
Yes, and the first trailer.
Look at that.
This was gifted to me from the lovely Jeff Solomon. I have to give him many props, many thanks.
Thanks, Jeff.
And follow him. Follow him on Twitter. There he is. He's the award-winning Jeff Solomon.
At Jeff Solo.
So a really quick story. I'm at E3, going to one of my many meetings. I'm at this booth that I'm having my meeting at, and the person's not ready because he's busy doing an interview. This very often happens at E3. So our meeting is going to run a little late, so I say, no problem. I'll just hang out here.
Oh, no. Look what Joe just said.
I actually go... Yes. Too late. Already opened. Well, when I tell you the story. So, I'm waiting for my meeting to happen at this one booth. So I go to the next door booth, and the next door booth happens to have chairs. So I'm sitting down at that booth, just hanging out, waiting for my next meeting. Jeff walks by. Hey, dude, what's up? You know, random encounter at E3. This often happens at E3. He sits down. We start chatting. He's actually on his way out of E3. He's telling me how his E3 went. He's telling me about the Cyberpunk demo. And then he shows me this item that he's carrying around. He's like, dude, look at this. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. Can I see that? So I grab it, I start looking at it, I start taking pictures, I unbox it, which he had already unboxed it, I believe, I hope he had already unboxed it. So we unbox it, we start taking pictures. I'm like, man, can I post these pictures? Is that cool? He's like, yeah, that's awesome. So he puts it back in the box. He's telling me he's gonna drive out of E3. And then out of nowhere, he's like, you know what? Do you want this item? I'm like, are you serious? Yeah, I want it. I'm like, can I have it really? For real? He's like, yeah, you can have it. I was going to give it away.
Give it to me?
He's like, I was going to give it away in my stream, but you seem like you really want it, so you can have it. I was like, wow, this is the best gift I've ever received at E3. So he totally hooked me up. So we want to give him a huge shout out, say thank you. This is going to be in my office. There he is on Twitter.
Thanks,
follow
Jeff.
him. And that's our intro to the show.
Yeah, let's kick it off. Kind of. Okay. Our first story is about a fan project of reverse engineering of Diablo 1. A coder on GitHub named Galaxy Hacks uploaded a fully reverse engineered version of Diablo 1 which took over 1,200 hours to do. The name of the project is called Devolution and features a full recreation of all the code inside Diablo 1, bugs and all. The purpose of the project is to help preserve the original Diablo 1 on PC and help modding communities tweak the game. Note that you can't just download the files and play the game since the assets are not included. If you have the original disc version of Diablo lying around, you can download Devolution and use the code to run the game of the on modern OSs. Kevin, what do you think about this Devolution project?
As you know, I personally love modders and I love mods. Mods have created some of the best PC games of all time because mods have created different types of games that have evolved into actual full games. So I love mods. I love this mod. For many reasons. It's Diablo 1, which is amazing.
Diablo 1 is amazing.
Another reason I love it is that you have to own the original game for it to work. So it's not pirated in any way. Right. It's not one of those mods where you can just download it and have a free-for-all. It's not like that. You must own the game. So to me, it's really, really awesome. I love it.
I think that's pretty sweet as well. I love Diablo 1. It was one of my favorite games growing up, and seeing it come back to life. And I like that they did that. I agree with you. Where it's not a pirated version. Yeah, I'll just leave it there. It's not a pirated version of the game. You do have to own the original version. And they're bringing back the discs. Like, you have to have the disc. That's pretty sweet. Good on them. I like that. What do we got next in the news?
I wonder if Diablo 1 discs on eBay are selling right now.
Oh, that's where I'd have to get mine. I don't have it anymore.
Like, well, we might have one on the wall behind us.
Yeah, that's right.
Up next, gaming news story number 2. For the next news, Steam Summer Sale is on.
Woo!
Say Steam Summer Sale 20 times fast.
Steam Summer Sale.
The Intergalactic Summer Sale kicked off yesterday, giving big discounts, of course, on PUBG, Assassin's Creed Origins, awesome game, Final Fantasy 15, another awesome game, Divinity Original Sin 2, another awesome game.
Fantastic game.
And more. There's, of course, the usual badges, trading cards. There's a new mini game called Saliens. Sale plus aliens. Get it? What do you think of this Steam Summer Sale, Alexis?
Well, I told myself I wasn't going to spend a ton of money on the Steam Summer Sale like I always do because I have such a tremendous backlog of games that I have not played yet. But sure enough, I went to the store last night and it's just currently about $80 sitting in my shopping cart, and I just started.
Oh, but you haven't bought it yet.
No. I usually I like the featured stuff that they do. You know, you go to the store every day and there's new featured items.
Yep.
So those are what really catch my eye, and I'm like, oh, that seems like a good one. Oh, that seems like a good one. So I go through it like that, and then towards the end of the Steam Summer Sale, I just purchase everything I have in my shopping cart.
That's your strategy. I check out the daily deals. I wish list everything I'm interested in. I have like 65 games on my wish list currently. I did make a purchase already. I bought Road Redemption. I've been waiting to buy that game.
It's like Road Rash.
Yeah. It's like Road Rash, but it's obviously new. It has sweet graphics, procedurally generated levels, I believe.
Yeah, I think so too.
And also, for $5, normally $5, on the Steam Summer Sale, it's only $2.50. 50% off. For $2.50, you can be in the game. Your name can be in the game.
What?
Yes, you just buy that option. You type in your name, hit enter, and now you're one of the NPCs that anyone may randomly encounter while they're playing the game.
That's hilarious.
Pretty cool. So if you come across Origin PC CEO, try not to kick me off the road. Try to take a screenshot and post that. It would be pretty cool. But that's the game that I've bought so far.
Nice. I didn't even know that feature existed. Yes. I also saw they were selling the Steam Link for like $2 also.
The Steam Link, that piece of hardware that's normally $50, is $2.50.
So what that does, it streams your games from your PC onto your TV.
To any other TV in the house, yes. But you have to have really good network, really good internet.
Yeah, that's important.
And the shipping, I believe, is like $8. So
I wonder how
not really $2.50. It's $2.50 plus shipping.
I wonder how the latency on that is. Like, how's the input lag? That's my main concern with streaming games onto TV. But I think that would be pretty cool.
One of the examples they show is Rocket League, which of course,
yeah.
If you have any delay, you're not going to want to play Rocket League with it. So I don't know. I don't know how well it runs. I just use my gaming laptop on my TV. So
exactly.
I don't need a Steam Link.
That works. All right, well, now for some Origin PC news. Earlier this week was the Intel Extreme Rig Challenge winner ceremony hosted by Linus Tech Tips, Soldier Knows Best, and Intel. After weeks of retweets, we won the People's Choice Award. Thanks to you lovely people. You too, little lady. Thank you for all of you that voted. It's tremendous to see the Origin PC family come out in full force like we did. We ended up with about 550,000 votes, and there were 1 million votes overall, so we totaled more than half of the votes just Origin PC. You guys were tremendous. Thank you so much for helping us win that competition. It was great. So they announced the winners as well of the PCs that they were giving away, the $10,000 PCs. They've reached out to the winners already, but those winners have 48 hours to respond. If they don't, they're repicking. Once they have all the winners confirmed, they've confirmed with me that they're going to post it on the Intel Twitter, which we will then retweet and post ourselves. So stay tuned for that.
Sorry, on the Intel Twitter or the Intel Gaming Twitter?
Intel Gaming Twitter.
Yes, right. At Intel Gaming.
At Intel Gaming. Those are the people you have to hit up and pester for the winner names. Please do. Our system will be going on tour with Intel. We're still waiting on the details where we'll be heading, but stay tuned for that. What do you think about the award ceremony and the competition, Kev?
I have some details on the tour. We're definitely going to be at Intel Extreme Masters.
Ooh,
so that PC will be at Intel Extreme Masters. I don't know where else it's going to be, but it'll definitely be there.
Intel Extreme Masters is an awesome show to be at.
Yes, sir. To that. So the contest was amazing. It was awesome to see the interaction throughout. I think it was running for about 1 month, maybe a little longer.
A little longer than that.
So a lot of interaction, a lot of people tweeting, making comments. The award show was awesome. If you guys missed the award show, can they see it video on demand?
Yes.
You can see it video on demand on Linus's channel, Linus Tech. Pretty cool show. It's about an hour long, maybe 45 minutes, and they go over all of the different computers in the competition. There are multiple awards given out, a lot of really cool PCs. And yeah, thanks Intel for having us in the competition. Thanks Linus, Soldier Knows Best, and others for voting, and all the fans that voted for us. And looking forward to the next one.
Yeah, right on. Definitely an awesome show. They had some really kind things to say about our PC, which I really enjoyed. I thought that was really awesome. It was well put together. It was a lot of fun to watch, and the competition itself was great. It was great to see all your comments about our PC and watching it be built, and all the positive words you gave us through our build process. It means a lot. So thank you guys. Thank you, Origin PC fam. What do we got for geek news?
Thank you for the votes. Kicking off our geek news. There's some competition in the Movie Pass service. AMC Theaters is launching AMC Stubs A-List, which allows people to see 3 movies per week at AMC Theaters, of course, which also include premium formats such as IMAX and others. You can buy tickets in advance. $20 a month, a little steep, but you get those IMAX movies. And there's a 3-month commitment. This pass is similar to how Movie Pass works, giving the option to see movies with a monthly subscription. For fans of big movies coming soon, these monthly subscriptions might prove to be a decent option. I've been very tempted myself. Alexis, what do you think of this new program?
Honestly, I haven't been to movie theaters in so long because of how crazy expensive it gets, and this is like a really excellent deal. I think if you're a moviegoer, if you actually go to the movie theaters to watch newly released movies, this is like fantastic. You just pay a flat monthly fee, and you get to go to as many movies as you want. I think it's cool that there's more competitors now, because that means that prices will now vary. They'll start adding better deals, like maybe you'll get some free snacks after a certain amount of time. I think the Movie Pass thing is awesome. I'm really glad they're doing stuff like this.
$20 a month is a little steep, but I think one IMAX is $20 anyways. So,
yeah, pretty much. If
so
you watch 2 movies
basically you need to
month,
watch at least 2 movies a month to make good on your investment.
I think that's great.
I also don't go to movies that often, and when I do, it is IMAX. So that's why I didn't really go for the other Movie Pass option. Although I think with the other Movie Pass you can do IMAX.
Yeah.
Yes.
Believe so.
But I don't think you can buy them in advance. So this one that says here you can buy them in advance. So pretty cool. I'll look at more information, see what theaters are around here, and maybe I'll take it up on that. But what's the last movie you've seen in the theater?
Last movie I saw in the theater was
Avengers.
And I want to say it was Avengers. Yeah.
Avengers. We saw that together. Right?
Yeah,
Yes.
At St. Jude. Yeah, that was the last one I saw.
You
It was awesome.
So you have not seen Solo, is what you're telling
Nope,
me?
I have not seen Solo. I've not seen Deadpool 2.
Or Deadpool 2. I've seen both of those. They're both awesome.
Haven't seen anything.
I should be getting this Movie Pass thing.
I didn't even see Ready Player One yet.
I saw that.
Like my favorite movie.
I would see Solo
book.
first. I would see Solo and Deadpool 2 before that one.
Cool. So, last week we were talking about Comcast's $65 million bid for Fox, and it looks like Disney has responded. Earlier this week it was reported that Disney upped their bid offer for Fox up to $71.3 billion. Comcast has yet to respond with their new bid. The shareholders still need to approve the deal. This new bid is a far cry from Disney's initial $52 billion bid. Just in case you forgot, this is a big content and media grab that impacts lots of media properties, including X-Men, Deadpool, countless movies, and more. The sale also includes as a 30% stake in Hulu. Thoughts on this new bid, Kevin?
It's crazy. It's pretty crazy. I'm just wondering how many people at Fox are really going to cash in on this deal. Like, is it like hundreds of people? Is it thousands? I don't really know. But it's interesting because you have that many people are just sitting here waiting.
Yeah, I know.
Imagine if you're one of those people at Fox, like just waiting for the deal to happen so that you could go retire and party for the rest of your life. But it's pretty crazy. Another thought I have is, wouldn't it be crazy if Disney said, you know what, Comcast, go ahead, you can just buy it for $65 billion. It's $65 billion, right?
Yeah.
$65 billion. And then after Comcast buys Fox, Disney turns around and buys Comcast. That'd be awesome. That'd be the ultimate move right there. But I don't think that'll happen.
I think if anyone's going to win the bidding war, it's going to be Disney. But who knows? Comcast obviously has the money.
Yeah, I wouldn't battle with Disney.
No, that's a tough battle.
I
prefer. Yes. Who would you want to have Fox? I would prefer Disney. I don't know about
Disney
you.
For sure.
Yeah,
for sure, Disney.
I think it would lead to some great crossover movies. We have to see that. I would love to see something like that.
I still can't help but think of Disney buying the rights to Lucas Star Wars for $6 billion.
I know.
A measly $6 billion.
After looking at this,
what
it is a
deal.
measly
Yes.
$6 billion. That's insane to me. All right. Up next, we got recent releases.
Recent releases. Special shout out to Blue Microphones with these awesome mics that we're using. We use them every week. They never fail us. Kicking off recent releases is a new Switch game. Came out today. Mario Tennis Aces. Available today. Take the tennis court with several Mario characters, featuring competitive multiplayer modes and a single-player mode, and that classic Nintendo charm.
Have you played it yet?
I have not. I did buy it though, so I'm gonna play it tonight.
Nice. I love tennis games. Like, I'm a huge fan of tennis games. I don't know why. I don't really watch tennis, but tennis video games have always been a huge draw for me. So I'm actually really excited about playing this one as well.
I mean, come on, look at that Nintendo charm. You gotta play it.
I know. It's the Nintendo charm that gets you every time. Also releasing this week is the new Gundam Breaker on PS4, with the PC version coming later this summer. Build and customize your own Gundam figures and then take them to the battlefield to fight over other Gundam figures. Yeah, Gundam is something I never really got into, but I love the look of the Gundam stuff. So this is a game, especially on PC, it's something I'll probably have to try.
Totally worth waiting for the PC
Yeah,
release.
I'm gonna wait for
playing
the
in
PC
true 4K
release.
uncapped frames per second.
4K.
Look
uncapped.
at those Gundam.
Oh, there's so many choices. That's mad. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's gonna be a cool game. Definitely interested in this one. Oh, and you get to cut. Oh, sold.
Endless customization
Sold.
options.
I'm in.
And then, last but not least, there's many games that released this week, but we're going to cover one more. Budget cuts on VR for VR and PC. A stealth action game where you sneak through an office to take down robotic security guards using knives, teleporting technology, and the map itself. I did play this when it was pre-released, before it was released. I played the demo, I think
I remember you talking about this.
It was awesome, yeah. This game was super fun.
Yeah,
it was a nice story, very well done.
Are you still messing around with VR a lot?
I haven't played much VR lately.
No. I'm still wondering if there's going to be a title that'll really get me hooked enough to be like, you know what? I'm going to be playing VR a lot. Because everything I've tried has been like little experiences. I'm sure you can relate.
Yeah.
Those fun experiences, which I think are fantastic and definitely worth trying just for that. But I really want some big major game to come out that's going to have people just completely hooked and want VR.
Yes, this one's super awesome though. If anyone's interested in it or thinking about it, definitely go for it. Awesome game.
All right, moving on to Blatant Plug of the Week, sponsored by Origin PC.
Hey.
Our June promo is live, still running hard. Congratulate dads and grads with the ultimate upgrade. You get a free external ADATA 256 SSD along with a bunch of digital titles when you purchase any gaming laptop or any gaming desktop. So check that out at originpc.com. Also, NVIDIA GeForce has launched their Crew 2 bundle. So now for a limited time, when you buy an Origin PC with a qualifying GeForce GTX, you get the Crew 2 for free. An awesome looking game.
When's that game come out?
I think the open beta is now, and the game actually releases next month, if I'm not mistaken.
Already? Nice.
Yep. We launched a giveaway with Crucian Gaming. Our man Crucian Gaming worked so hard on this giveaway for so long. He teamed up with Echo Gear, Pixio, and Corsair to bring you a bunch of cool stuff from all of our companies together. You can check that out on our Twitter page right now. It should be tweeted at the top. We also have another giveaway, which I don't see listed here, but we also started another giveaway with Restream and Bloody Gaming, which you can also find on our Twitter page. So check out both those giveaways on twitter.com/OriginPC and sign up to them today for your chance to win.
So much giveaways.
So many giveaways, and we have so many more coming. We actually have one launching this Sunday, which I can't talk to you about yet, but it's going to be really cool. So check that out.
Really?
Yeah. So now it's time to talk about Eat, Sleep, Game, Repeat. This is where we talk about games we're playing. This segment is sponsored by the Origin PC Gear Shop, where you can buy your own Eat, Sleep, Game, Repeat t-shirt. Kevin, what are you Eat, Sleep, Game, repeating?
I'm not sure if I'm first or you're first. I think you should go first.
Okay.
I think Lewis has you.
What am I Eat, Sleep, Game, repeating?
Well,
it's saying Kevin, so that's why I was asking you. But what am I Eat, Sleep, Game, repeating? I'm playing a little game called Cuisine Royale. Another Battle Royale game has hit the mix, and this one is hilarious. It started off as a joke by this company who was just kind of trying to make fun of PUBG, made this Cuisine Royale game where all your armor is actual pots and pans from the kitchen. You play in boxer shorts. You can customize your boxer shorts. That's the only thing you can customize from your character. You get waffle irons as leggings. You get pans for your helmets and pots and pans for your full armor. The game actually runs so awesome. I love the combat. I love the shooting. There's a lot of wobble when you're running, so you have to really slow down to take your shots. I think they're actually, I don't know if they still are, but they were working on a World War II title, and they actually converted this to that, and it's It's hilarious and well worth it. It's free to play. I think it's only free for a limited time, so go check Steam if you're interested in trying it out. Might as well just add it to your library and give it a whirl. I highly recommend it. I had a ton of fun last night. I actually got like 5 kills in my first match. I was very impressed with myself. That's probably why I like it so much. If I would have immediately gotten destroyed, I would have not been Eat Sleep Game repeating it 100%.
And there's a lot of people playing this game?
Yeah, a ton of people. There was a lot of people on my map.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
It looks like a totally fake thing. It's a real thing.
It's a real thing.
It's a real thing.
Real thing, free to play right now on Steam.
So the main question I have is, are you going to cosplay as this?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if people want to see me in my boxer shorts. But I would. 100%.
Waffle iron, everything.
What about you?
I'm playing a slightly different game. I'm playing a indie game. This is an indie game. It's sci-fi. It's action RPG. It's 16-bit graphics. It's all the things I love.
Ah.
It's called Songbringer.
Of course, man. You could have told me.
Totally
You could have
awesome.
just showed me a screenshot. I'm like, Kevin's probably playing
Yep,
this.
I'm all over this game. Totally Zelda-like, action RPG, like I mentioned. And it's a sci-fi universe, so it's super cool. I'm loving it so far. There's dungeons. There's an overworld map. There's upgrades. There's items. There's secret rooms. There's bombs. There's bosses.
Bombs. Ba-bomb.
Totally loving this game. Songbringer, and I believe it might be on sale. Yeah, actually it is.
It's on the Steam Summer Sale.
I did
There
not
you go.
get it on sale because I'm a fool. But if you're smart, you will now buy the game for 50%. I believe it's about 50% off. And it's
50% off.
I believe. Don't quote me, but I think it's around $10. I bought it for $20.
You can't
So,
say no with those percentages.
You
on
can
Steam.
get an even better deal than I did. I'm loving it for $20. So it's even better for $10.
I might try that out. That might be another one I add to my infinitely growing shopping cart.
Do it.
All right, so up next we got staff predictions.
Staff predictions. It's time to catch up on our staff predictions. We
See how
made
we
some
fared.
interesting predictions about E3. So now we're going to follow up on these predictions. It looks like I was lucky enough to correctly predict one game franchise making a surprise appearance, and that was Halo. Did you see the Halo reveal?
Did.
That was awesome. Super cool. I had no idea it was Halo when they showed the trailer. I'm like, what is this game? With all these animals and stuff? And then boom, Master Chief at the end. What else? We failed to mention a game that would get a Battle Royale mode.
Didn't I say Battlefield? I thought I said
didn't-
Battlefield.
I
Oh
don't know.
no,
We're
I
gonna have to
maybe
go back
I
and check
picked,
the
I
tape.
picked Red Dead Redemption, I think.
Yeah, I think you picked Red Dead. I picked Halo. Foolish of me to put all my eggs in one basket. What else? What else? Yes, it does say actually here on the script that you
Yeah.
picked Red Dead. We also, oh no, for Gamer Show, sorry.
Yeah.
You picked Red Dead Redemption for Gamer Show. I don't remember what I picked. I might have probably picked the same game incorrectly, so we were both wrong about that one. So currently the score in staff predictions is 2-2.
He's catching up.
It's a dead heat. We also went over, we also predicted incorrectly the game of show, which we all know now is Cyberpunk 2077. And
Well deserved.
I think we predicted Sony to win Best of E3, and it looks like surprisingly, super surprisingly, Xbox won Best of E3. Most of the major websites are saying that. Lewis will keep track of the predictions going forward, and we'll keep tallying the score. And now we have some new topics. I think you're up first.
All right, so the first topic is out of the games slated to come out this year, which game do you think will get delayed to 2019?
Oh man, I should have looked at this beforehand. Which game do I think will get delayed to 2019 that's supposed to come out this year? Anthem is next year. That would have been my number one pick. Red Dead is this year, but I'm pretty sure that one's a lock. Battlefield's going to be this year for sure. Assassin's Creed's going to be this year for sure. I can't think of a big title that's coming out that's going to get delayed. Dang. But I have to pick first, huh?
Yeah. Dun dun dun.
Well, if I have to pick and I can't think of anything else, I'm going to have to go with Red Dead Redemption, which would be horrible.
God,
That's the only thing I can think of.
That would ruin me.
That's my prediction.
All right, my pick would be Fallout 76.
Ooh, interesting one.
The only reason I think so is because it's going into beta. It's supposed to come out in November. It's going into beta. Maybe they're going to find some bugs in the beta that get a little bit crazy, or maybe the fans are going to be like, this game's not ready or whatever, and then they're going to... November's pretty close to 2019. So I'm saying that's a safe bet. If any game is going to be pushed back to 2019, it'll be Fallout 76.
Good choice, good choice.
Yeah.
Next topic. Which new character do you think will join Super Smash Bros. Ultimate?
I think
You gotta go
Waluigi.
first.
Waluigi will finally make an appearance in Super Smash Bros.
What?
You heard it here first.
He's not in there already?
No, he's not. He's the one character that was left out.
I actually
Every
brought up
year,
the
I
list.
think.
I brought up the list.
Oh, nice.
I was looking at this before the show, but I missed that first question. So you're right. No Waluigi here. I have a question. Pokemon Trainer is in the game, but he can bring up any Pokemon. Is that true?
That's a good
Does
question.
anyone know?
I have no idea.
Because I
a
thought
good
there's
question.
specific Pokemon that are also in the game.
Waluigi is a trophy.
Waluigi is a trophy.
A trophy character. Wait, so he's in the game? Yes.
Yes.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, zing. So.
Dun dun dun. Then I don't know. I don't really know enough Nintendo characters. They have more in this game than I know.
I have my prediction ready.
All right, go for it.
I'm predicting Eevee from Pokemon Universe.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's a good one. That makes
Yes.
sense because they're coming out with her game.
That's right. Can't steal my prediction.
Oh, Fortnite. Fortnite characters. That's my prediction. Now that
that's a good
Fortnite's
one.
made it on the Switch,
That's a very good one. That's a very good one.
or now that Minecraft has been introduced to Switch, damn, which one?
You
I'm
gotta
gonna
pick
go.
one.
I'm gonna go Minecraft first.
Gotta go one.
I'm gonna go Minecraft. Minecraft and or Nintendo and Microsoft seem to be having a crazy love affair on Twitter, which we tried to partake in, but we didn't get a lot of traction on it. But I think that because of that, we might see the Minecraft. What is it? Steve? Is that his name? I think is that
yes.
the Minecraft character's name? Yeah. So that'll be the Super Smash Bros. Secret character. That's my prediction. Write that down, Lewis.
We can hear him typing in the background.
All right, next. In the new Spider-Man game, which Spidey outfit do you think will make an appearance?
Well, there's already a bunch of outfits that are making an appearance.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to come up with a different Spidey outfit that has not been used
I don't
yet.
really know which ones have.
Yeah, I don't know which ones are, except for the Avengers one. I know that one's in there. Besides that, I don't know which
that was
ones
gonna
are
be
in
my
there.
pick.
Which ones are? Yeah, that one's already in there. Which Spidey outfit do you think will make an appearance? Does it have to be a Spidey outfit?
The only other one I know.
I'm gonna go off the out of the box. I'm gonna go with something crazy. I'm gonna
Okay.
go with a God of War outfit.
Oh,
Spider-Man wearing a God of War outfit.
I don't know if that'll happen. Maybe though. You never. Actually, they're both Sony exclusives, so if it were gonna happen to any game, it would be there. I'm gonna say that they're gonna. I don't even know if this is added. Lewis, you can tell me. The first ever Spider-Man outfit, where it's just like he's wearing a beanie over his head, like a shirt, a long sleeve shirt, and sweatpants or whatever. Is that in the game already? I don't think so. Like that first him growing into Spider-Man outfit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where he starts dressing as a... Not confirmed yet. Cool. That'll be my vote. That'll be my vote.
All right, somebody's keeping track of these somewhere. Last but not least, we have one more staff prediction.
Okay.
In Hitman 2, Agent 47 travels the world to assassinate targets. One of the missions, the new big mission that they showed, is in our hometown, Miami, Florida.
Miami, Florida.
Where else do you think our man Agent 47 will go?
I thought the whole game was in Miami, Florida up until this question. So...
Well, now it is, but it's the new format that they introduced with the last Hitman is that there's episodes.
Oh, okay.
So this one first episode is all Miami. The next episode will be somewhere else.
I'm going to go with another major city and say Las Vegas.
Ooh, that's a good one. I like that
Las Vegas,
one.
Nevada.
I'm going to go with Prague. Just because I like Prague.
And you were just there.
And I was recently there. And it's such a beautiful place. That'd be super cool for him to be there.
All right, right on. Is that it for staff
All right.
predictions?
All
Lewis,
right.
all written down? We're good? Got them all tallied. We're good to go. Thank you so much for joining us for staff predictions. That was a lot of fun. So right now we're going to have a quick commercial break. Do not go anywhere. Right after the break, we're going to have the man, the myth, the legend, Angry Joe, live here, in a little box via Discord. Thank you, Discord.
Right here. He'll be right here.
Yeah, he'll be right there where the cyberpunk Al is. He's going to yell at us for opening the box. It's going to be a lot of fun. Tune in. Do not go anywhere. We'll see you soon.
First, they took your family and your riches. Then they took your health and your pride. Finally, they left you to die. What will you do, exile, when there is nothing left but to live or die? Now that you've chosen, what will you become?
You guessed who this? Welcome back and shout out to AMD Threadripper for powering our streaming rig. It's time to talk with Angry Joe. You can find Angry Joe uploading angry review videos, vlogs, and more to the Angry Joe Show YouTube channel, or streaming on Twitch. Joe is known for giving his detailed opinion on several games and media in his angry reviews, and he's been making videos on YouTube for close to 10 years. He's very active with his Angry Joe army and the gaming community on Twitter and other platforms. Recently, Joe helped run a successful Kickstarter campaign for the Street Fighter the miniatures game, which he designed, raising over $2 million. Joe was also at E3, where Kevin actually met up with him. We recently billed Angry Joe, Other Joe, and Delrith multiple Origin PCs on stream to help them with video rendering and gaming. That was a lengthy intro. Joe, how are you doing this Friday, my man?
Jesus, man. That's too much. I would have just been like, hey, it's Joe. All right. Cool, man.
Hey, Joe.
What's up, guy? How y'all doing? I'm doing good.
Doing good. Good to hear.
Happy Friday. Thanks for taking the time to be on the show, of course. We wanted to ask you a couple questions, have a quick chat. So let's talk about E3. What was your overall feeling of E3 this year?
Hey, Joe, come here. Let's put Other Joe on there. He's just hanging out in the background. Come here. E3, well, I thought for me personally, it was exciting to see the Cyberpunk stuff. Why you take it out of the cage, you mother? That's worth
There's no going back.
On eBay. No,
There's no going back.
I also took it out of the case.
Did you?
I'm guilty. See, you did it too.
That's good. That way you're not tempted. You're not tempted to sell it.
Yeah, I think it was kind of a, what we thought of E3 this year. Besides Cyberpunk, for me, it was kind of a holdover year. I know that next year is going to be so much more exciting than this year, just because I know things, because I'm a guy that knows things. So I felt like a little bit of a holdover year.
Dang, really? That's how I felt about last year compared to this year.
No, and so you like this one better?
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Really? Better than last year?
Right.
Actually, no. Last year had more reveals. Last year, Sony's press conference took me by storm. That's what
last year had Destiny 2. Yeah, last year,
there was just a lot of trailers and teasers and logos only. We want to see heavy gameplay. They had heavy gameplay for some, but not enough, in my opinion. Just something.
Yeah, there was a lot of rehashes as well. Fallout's cool, but it's another Fallout game.
I can't believe they did another Fallout game. That was surprising to me.
Battlefield's cool. It's another Battlefield.
Yeah, that's not Angry Joe. He looks happy to me, says Johnny. But Johnny, I'm not angry all the damn time. You can't be angry all the freaking time. You can't live your life that way. I'm only angry when we play bad games, and I'm happy when I'm near freaking cool people. And these guys right here, they're cool people.
Oh man, thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir.
What was your favorite conference of E3 of all the conferences, the hardware, the software, everybody? Which was your favorite?
Favorite conference was probably Bethesda or Ubisoft. Surprisingly, I think Bethesda had some really awesome games, but Ubisoft, like, you could tell that the developers are really passionate about their games. They're acting goofy. That Trials guy that slammed into the podium, and he's apparently the Prime Minister of the Netherlands as well. Yeah, Google that.
Really? I gotta Google that.
Yeah, I love to see people having fun. They're there to do their job, and you know, it's nerve-wracking to be in front of everybody doing it live, but then they're having fun, so it's awesome.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's like, you know, and it shows at least that guy that he's down to earth. He can slam himself into things, and if you look on the video again, he cuts his knee. Like there's a rip on his knee, so I hope he's all right. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
But he's a businessman, obviously.
Right.
He's a game director. He knows how to put a game together, and so that's kind of like what I look at Kevin. Even though Kevin's the CEO over here, he's down to earth, like talks games with us, and obviously does, you know, the Origin PC show. So it's good to see those kinds of I don't know what you call it, just more connected businessmen rather than people in suits, just, you know,
Yep.
check marking boxes,
Hiding in their
and
high
shit.
towers.
Yes, not the ones here that are actually opening up their swag and showing it off.
Yeah.
So at E3, you got to play a ton of games. What were your top 3 favorites?
Oh, top 3 favorite that I got to play or that I saw there?
I guess that you got to
Play?
play. Let's go with that.
I was really surprised with Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Like, I didn't think I'd care. Like, I'm so Assassin's Creed out. And I was like, I'm only going to be interested if you go to Japan.
Right.
But we got Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah.
Remember Ghost of Tsushima? So I don't need that no more from Assassin's Creed. And so when I got my hands on Odyssey, I was kind of surprised at how much more it's about, you know, the RPG elements in there, dialogue options this time around with potential branching choices, and the whole 300 Sparta thing. The battling felt real good. So I gotta say, after getting my hands on that, that was really good.
Oh, that's good. That's exciting.
Just Cause 4 also really shot up on my list. My feeling towards it going in was, that looks exactly like Just Cause 3. You're just doing the whole, oh, I can rappel on this and do this, even though I'm supposed to support my fellow Hispanic superheroes in Rico Suave. But it really looks awesome. They did this segment where this guy is floating in his wingsuit, and there's a river, and it's a war going on. You know, game developers, oh yeah, there's a war that you can participate in. It's like 3 guys firing at each other. No, this was like kilometers of just military tanks shooting at each other, rockets across it, and you can participate in and take sides. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then a big tornado comes and starts to rip everything up. So it had to be Just Cause 4, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and what would be another one? Spider-Man.
Oh,
the
really?
combat.
Yes. I'm so
Combat
happy.
flows so well in Spider-Man. I picked up the controls the first time I was playing it, and I was pulling off like amazing little things, and the ragdoll physics just made me laugh out loud, and I felt like an expert already. So I was really happy with Spider-Man. So those are my 3.
That's
Did y'all
good to
play
hear.
anything, or were y'all working?
I think Kevin got to try something.
I got to play a few games here and there, yeah, working most of the time, but I did get to, on the last day, this is what I do every year. On the very last day, Thursday morning, I go early and I play 1 game. So the 1 game I got to play that day was Spider-Man. So I'm like, I'm going to use my time for Spider-Man, and it was well used. I loved it. It's, like you said, super smooth, pulling off moves like crazy moves, like super easy. Like you could pull the doors off of a car. You see a car, you can pull the door off and use that to slam somebody.
Yeah. I'm
awesome.
so glad to hear that, because I was so excited about Spider-Man. And then they opened the Sony press conference with the Last of Us 2 trailer, which was mind-blowing. I was like, look at the combat in this game. It's so smooth. That's incredible. And then they showed Spider-Man after that, and I was just like, no game is ever going to be the same anymore after me seeing Last of Us. Like, I was like, oh, man, it's not even hitting for me. But I'm glad to hear that it was really good. I'm excited.
Did you hear, like, there was some jealous developer, I forget what company he works for. He's like, that's fake. That can't be real. This is fake. They're
Really?
lying to everybody. But I think they had to come out, and the Last of Us developers like, no, that's real. And it's like it just blew his mind that he's like, oh man,
Dude, it's
know that
incredible.
you guys could do that. Now, like you're saying, everything else is going to be garbage once you play the animation in Last of Us. Unless they're misleading us,
Right.
then you're going to get the most angry rant you ever had.
Angriest
That's
Joe
a
ever.
bull shot, or what do they call it? A bull shot trailer? Remember they did that for like Killzone so many years ago?
Yep.
Shoot.
I
I
hope
do not do that.
I hope they don't do that. I hope it's not like one of those. It's kind of cutscenes where you just push buttons every now and again. I hope it's not something like that.
No, it looked
Or like
really.
Watch
It
Dogs.
looked like it was
Right.
gameplay. So
Yeah.
we'll-
Hopefully it's not like Watch Dogs
I don't-
where it was like, oh,
has Naughty Dog really, as a reviewer, has Naughty Dog really ever let you down from what they've shown to?
Well, to be honest, man, the last Naughty Dog game and the only Naughty Dog game I reviewed, I gave a 10 out of 10 to. I cheated because it was the remastered version
Right.
of The Last of Us. So they are nothing but pedigree is high. So I can't speak to it in depth, but I can say their last game was pretty good. So I'll give them a pass and trust them on this one.
I agree.
It's crazy what these guys, what the Sony developers are able to do with that console.
Yeah,
like
mind
Uncharted,
blowing.
for example, Uncharted compared to other games.
Yeah.
It looks way better than all other games. I don't know how they do it. So I
Naughty
believe
Dog
so-
also.
Yeah, so I believe that The Last of Us 2 will look as good as they're saying it will.
I agree.
Is other Joe shy? Yeah, he's a pretty shy guy.
People
People
are saying,
the dude in the Lakers team.
People asked about that in Mixer and YouTube as well.
What's that?
People asked about that in Mixer and YouTube as well. Are you reading the
Oh,
Twitch
okay.
chat?
I'm looking at Twitch chat
Okay.
right now. Damn, y'all simulcast
Yeah, we're
everywhere.
on we're on 5 different platforms right now.
Everywhere.
How the hell do you keep track of 5 different chats? You got to be ignoring somebody. Who are you ignoring? You ignoring Mixer people? You ignoring Twitter people? You ignoring?
It's the Twitter people that get ignored.
So I knew somebody's getting ignored.
I'm sorry, Twitter. We love you.
We're watching Twitter.
So
Yeah, we'll watch Twitter.
any big surprises for you at E3 this year? What were like your favorite surprises?
Well, I'll let other Joe take that one.
There we go.
Big surprises. Surprise games.
I didn't know they were gonna announce Elder Scrolls 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a surprise for me. I didn't think they
Yes.
were gonna mention it.
Yeah, and Starfield.
Starfield.
Unfortunately,
That
both
was
of
just a
these
little clip.
just little logos.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Next year's E3. Jesus. Kuzi, if you think this year's E3 is good, you're going to go crazy at next year's E3. Just things there's like 3 or 4 titles that are going to blow everybody away.
Really?
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
man, so
I
you
can't
know
wait.
you know more than we know.
I think I do.
See, I gotta agree
What
with
you
you.
got to do is you got to go out for drinks later on tonight. And then you got to
I gotta hang out with you.
My hotel sucks and it's overpriced, but if you just go downstairs in the lobby and you just kind of sit in a chair, you can just sit in a chair and you just listen.
That's the real business of E3 goes down
I
right
know,
now.
it's true.
It's technique, but I dig it.
Yeah.
I gotta agree with you guys though. Elder Scrolls was my biggest surprise, and it's something that I was so anticipating. I was watching the entire Bethesda conference, just like, come on, give us something.
Oh, yeah.
And then Todd Howard confused me with his whole stand-up routine. Like, that was hilarious. I'm like, what is
Yeah.
this guy gonna retire as a game developer and just do stand-up
Yeah.
from now on? Just so charismatic.
Yeah, I was getting a little mad at Todd. I was like, is he going to end on a fucking mobile game?
yeah, right.
Mobile game stuff, man. You can't do that.
Yeah.
But then he did the Starfield and the Elder Scrolls 6, which those are gonna be great, and I can't wait for them. There's too much waiting. I feel like there's not enough real big ones here at the end of 2018, and everything's in 2019.
I think everybody's
Right.
scared of Red Dead Redemption. They're like, we'll just
Oh, Red
release
Dead
our game
Redemption.
next year.
But it wasn't even there, right?
Yeah.
I was really surprised
Yeah.
Me too.
that
That's
that
Rockstar.
Microsoft or Sony didn't shell out some money to get them on the stage.
That's what I thought. Yeah, I was predicting that
Wow.
PlayStation or Xbox would have spent the money and got them there or convinced them somehow. But nope, Rockstar's like, nope, we'll do our own thing.
Has Rockstar at any E3s? Have you ever seen them there at all? They did.
No,
You saw
they don't
Not
go
in many,
unless
many
they're on
years.
the big stage.
Right.
Because I think they've been on the big stage before.
Many years ago,
with
yes.
Grand
many
Theft
years
Auto,
ago.
maybe. But,
Yeah.
but it's only within the press conferences of somebody else.
Right. Interesting.
Yeah.
So,
Let's talk about that. Why do they do that? You guys think you're so special?
They
That
do.
you don't gotta go and interact with us there? I don't know.
they got
You
that
guys think
brand.
You're so
man.
good, and then they are, and you're like, damn.
Yep, because look at us, we're still talking about it. They weren't even at E3, and we're talking about
And
them.
it's still my most highly anticipated game is Red Dead.
Yep. It's still our most anticipated game. All the Rockstar execs are saying, see, I told you, we don't have to be there. They're still talking about it.
They're still talking about it, right? Now they're going to just talk about how we weren't there at the show, and it's going to bring more publicity to the game. That's it. So moving on from E3, we previously mentioned that you've been working on the Angry Joe show for several years now. Both of you guys, in fact. How does it feel to continue making videos and content and your success continuing to grow?
Oh, that's amazing. Like, obviously, like, I never thought we would be going this long.
Yeah.
And we've been improving our quality thanks to you guys as well.
Oh yeah, the rendering times. I gotta jump in here. The rendering times have gone from like freaking 3 hours to like 27 minutes. It doesn't make any
all
sense.
those videos, all those E3 videos.
Oh well, that's easy. That's just little vlogs. But I'm talking about all the actual angry reviews where you have layer and track upon track and all this other stuff. So yeah, I'm one of those. I know how to build a PC. My buddies know how to build a PC, but because we are a two-man show here and Dell also on streaming on Twitch, we do so much and we're editing. We don't have time. I need the perfect ultimate of ultimate turnkey solution. And I've always wanted to work with Origin, and that's what I got in this big bad boy over here. You see my Happy Joe.
Look at it.
The Happy
Gorgeous.
Joe
Can you see
PC.
Happy Joe show.
I'm
I don't
so
know if
happy
you
that
can
you
see
kept the
that.
Happy Joe panel on there.
Yeah.
And
And
then
then
it does.
Yeah, and then it's like pretty easy to get at. I mean, the only complaint I would have is that, that look at how easy that is to take apart, and I can get right at the fans. You probably can't see it here, but I think one of the fans was a little loud, but all I needed to do was take a little screwdriver and screw that down, and now it's not as loud. So
Boom.
everything's easy.
The man's his own tech support.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the show has been so much fun. It's like a dream come true. We put in a lot of work when we do our reviews. We have a lot of fun with that, and that translates into our videos. And everyone's like, "Oh, this is one of the funnier ones I've seen.
Oh, I hate it
you
when I
guys
read
make
that.
me laugh." It's like, "Oh, this is the best one."
It's too much
This
pressure.
Is the best one. It does bring us pressure, but it just makes us strive for a better videos.
We're just listen. No, Joe, I'm gonna go opposite of that because I don't want to put that pressure. You know what I mean? At this point, it's 10 years, so I'll just do whatever the hell I want at this point, right? And we just have fun. As long as we're having fun, Joe,
exactly.
and we're talking games and we're reviewing games and we share our opinions, then I think people can pick up on all the rest of it. So
Yeah.
it's a dream come true, and obviously. Our viewership on YouTube and our sponsors help us keep this independent thing going, So
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever gotten to tell you this, but the Angry Joe show is one of the first things I ever saw on YouTube that I started continuously watching. I saw you, and I'm like, same thing you said earlier about Rico. I'm like, man, look at this, another Hispanic dude, and he's doing gaming. Like that's inspiring as shit. I loved it. And I was
Did you know that Pete Hines is Puerto Rican? I'm
No.
Puerto Rican. I never knew that Pete Hines was Puerto Rican.
I did not know
He was
that.
born on the island too. So another Hispanic superhero, Pete Hines, the vice president of Bethesda.
Yeah.
And he's like the face of the company. I don't know who the CEO is. We never hear him. All you've seen is Pete Hines for like the past 10 years. I wonder who the
no
CEO
clue.
is.
This is true. Very interesting. So on the channel, you mentioned the comedic style angry reviews that you guys do, that you guys have fun with. You feature skits, costumes, and extras alongside the review itself. So what inspired you guys to take that approach of doing reviews for games and movies?
Well, I've told this story before. I guess the first Angry Joe show video. Well, first, my friends have always said you need to do something. Stop annoying them and put my rage on some other direction. So that helped. And then also I was like, well, how am I going to get at these developers and really get their attention? Because it's one thing to just talk to the choir, but you're trying to get to the developers, because I wanted the specific games I played to be better because they kept screwing them up. So I was like, all right, how do you filter through forums and like your game is shit and developers don't want to sit there hours reading through forums because it will destroy their soul. So I was like, I need to be able to get at them hook them, and then get my point across, and then make them laugh, and set them up for some tough love right after making them laugh. So in order to do that, that's comedy. So you want to use comedy. So then we just did skits, and so you make them laugh. They're like, ah, your game is shit. Wait, what? No, it's not like that. But we'll point out specific things, and then we're like, oh, you know what? Yeah, that's right. You're right. And so when we affected, I think Madden was the first one we put up a video for, and because they removed multiplayer in Madden when they went from Xbox to Xbox 360, you couldn't play on the same team. Remember that, Joe? We used to, buy Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets and see who could get the most interceptions, and they took all that out, and we're like, why are we losing features going to the next one? Yeah. And so we made a video, and we put it up. Madden developers don't go on the Madden forums. They're on Operation Sports. This is 10 years ago, which is this real pro Madden thing. We go in there, we put our video up that makes fun of Madden in an entertaining way, but then make some points, improve it here, here, here. Everybody was so mad. They were like, I can't repeat it here because I don't know if I can curse, but they were like, shave that pubic hair off your upper lip, you bleep, bleep, bleep. Mexican. And I was like, Jesus, man, everybody's really mean. But then the, what was it? The game director, producer, Ian Cummings, who was in charge of it, was like, you know what, Joe? I saw that video, and you're right. I'm going to make sure that is in the next year's game, and I'm going to make this my priority. And we were like, oh, man. Whoa. And sure enough, he was in there next year. And this is a game that is like multi-million dollar, $100, $200, $300 million a year. And we affected it by targeting a developer in an entertaining way and then getting our point across. And so we got addicted to it. We just do it over and over. And then Stardock for Sins of a Solar Empire put our video on their website where I intercut myself into the Star Wars film. Yeah. Remember finding Admiral Akbar? Yeah. And I was like, I'm on to something, And so we just went from there.
Damn.
That's awesome.
On to something indeed.
I know.
That's awesome. Yeah, it's so interesting. I haven't heard that full story, that full perspective before. It's so cool how you're doing it because you love games. You want to make games better. And then what better way to talk to the devs than to, like you said, entertain them and then give them some tough love. Get their attention. And then, boom, hit them with the tough love. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So other than YouTube, you guys also create content on Twitch. How does that go? Do you like interacting with your fans on there, etc.?
No, we hate them. They're awful. Get out of here. No, of course we do, man. I like Twitch a lot. Our Twitch community, I see other Twitch communities, and some of them, I don't know how other the broadcasters can stand it, And I think it's just when your Twitch community gets to a certain size and you're like 10,000, it's just... and I'm like, oh man, but and people get out of control and they do mean things, and sometimes streamers get in trouble because their community's doing stuff.
Oh yeah.
But our community isn't like that. Everybody's accepting of each other and they're cool, and I think it's just because I don't know. It's our community on Twitch is really, really good. And I go to Twitch to sort of refresh from the YouTube comments because YouTube can get pretty bad.
Yeah, you're telling us.
Thing. Yeah. I don't know what it is. I think there's more anonymity on YouTube than there is on Twitch, because Twitch, you got your screen name there. You're live. So some of the anonymity is a little bit removed. Of course, people still create trollish Twitch accounts, but you know what I mean.
No, I agree with you. YouTube comments are horrible. I love the ones that are really bad, and they link their Google name, or it's like their full name. They have a profile of them and their kids, and you're like, whoa, man, calm down.
Yeah, that's always because he's fucking. You can tell they're real big idiots that don't even bother creating a troll account. Hilarious.
So, let's talk about Street Fighter, the miniatures game.
Ooh,
Congrats on the $2 million funding goal. That's insane. That's awesome. And the game is, you earned it. The game looks freaking. I'm a backer.
I'm a backer.
I'm definitely a backer.
Wow, thank you guys.
Of course, man.
So
I'm super excited.
Tell us about the future. Tell people how people can be late backers. Maybe you want to tell us a little tidbit about the future. What's going on?
Yeah, you can still go to the Kickstarter page and then click a button, and then you'll be able to back it still. Yeah, we're just working hard on it. Just like I'm now a game developer. It's crazy, man. I'm yelling at game developers, and now I see all the things that they have to deal with. And then the artists, you got one artist who's a great worker, you got another artist who's slow, but that guy's working on the thing that you need, and then this guy
deadlines.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy all the different directions you can go with the game. But luckily, we mostly finished off the game before we launched it, because I wanted to try to do it right. It's just that manufacturing takes so long for that kind of game that does pre-painted miniatures, and we're really not making that much money. I've learned so much about business after this. Like, we could have been making 10 times more than what we were making. I'm talking profit margin, is what they call it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But I didn't give a crap about profit margin or none of that, because I have the Angry Joe Show. And the company I'm working with, Jasco Games, they have other card games and board games that sustain them. And all we really wanted to do was make that one game that people would be like, oh man, you remember that one?
Street Fighter.
They had the best miniatures, and like you got so much for so little, and that's the game that we wanted to make. So we did it, and now we're just working through all the art and the manufacturing. So it's gonna be sweet. If you guys haven't, checked it out, check it out. Street Fighter the Miniatures game. Type it into Google, it'll probably come up.
Dude, it's incredible. Those miniatures are out of this
You get
world.
so much. We're not just saying
Yeah.
this because
Yeah. Hey, Joe, go get the Raditz. He's on
here we
the
go.
statues
Here we
next to
go.
Superman and Batman. Let me show you real quick. We just got a brand new prototype of a Dragon Ball Z character. Now, obviously, I hate licensing. Licensing is so hard. But this is just the quality that we can hit and stuff for Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat, because we're doing multiple things. Now, my webcam is really bad, so you're probably not going to be able to see the quality, but this thing is really, really cool. So you got the special effects, you got, his double Sunday. He's only
look at
inside of it. It looks really, really sweet. Now, the webcam is very low quality, but we're starting to get prototypes, and I want to make it better, and I want to make it better. And they're like, Joe, do you want to make any money? No, I don't care.
Yeah. It's crazy.
That's lights and sound.
I want lights and sound. Oh, don't give me ideas, Joe.
It is crazy that these miniatures are so detailed. When I saw the Kickstarter and I saw the video, I'm like, man, I can't lose. Even if I never play the game, it's worth it just to get all the awesome miniatures.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what we tried to do. We were like, all right, even if the game is average or below average, at least you can display these miniatures, because I got a bunch of toys around my computer, and I just want, you be able to put them here and put some toys down and give some love to the characters that, don't really get action figures very often. When you get deeper into the roster, we want to give them some love. So DJ and T-Hawk and stuff like that. Well, now they get miniatures and badass poses and stuff.
Yeah, that's awesome. So here's my question following up on that. I can't believe I forgot to ask you this. How does it feel to be on the other side of the fence now when people start making review videos on your game?
Oh, it's
Everybody
scary.
find out.
Well, we don't know yet, but it's scary. It's scary. At this point, just because the Angry Joe Show is so loud and obnoxious and I get really angry, I expect some people to just rip into the game and not even really be genuine about it. just ripping into it because it's the Angry Joe Show. Right. But actually, here's the thing. I know you be lying, because we have played so many games of this game in making it. Mm-hmm. That a lot of other developers and freelancers I talk to with board games are like, you get sick of playing your own game for a while, and you have to take a break and develop another game. With this game, we are not sick of playing it. Oh, it's just because the battles are so close, and because there's some luck involved with the skill, die rolling, that kind of epic comebacks, that it's different every time. So that's why. So I know we have a really good game on our hands, and I know that the miniatures themselves are good for just displaying. So come at me, bro, because I enjoy it, and it's got multiple great aspects to it. So I welcome the reviews, because even bad press is good press.
There you go.
Sometimes, it's weird, because I think it was one developer I think it was Mind Jack. Like, I was really mean to the game Mind Jack, but one of the developers came up to me and goes, Joe, we got a spike in sales when you put up the video. And I was like, what? The whole point was not to buy the game. People buy the game anyway as a joke to their friends because they want to see, play this crap and make their friends miserable, or they want to laugh at it or something like that. So sometimes the opposite effect happens.
You never know. Yep. Sometimes it's all about just awareness. You just made a bunch of people aware that never even knew it existed.
Yeah. I think you got something good there, though, man. I'm so excited for it.
We're gonna have to play on stream when we get it.
Oh yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah. That'd be awesome.
So now that we're talking about tabletop games, if you had to give advice for someone I just want to get into tabletop games, what games would you recommend to them right now? What are some of your favorites?
Damn, man, I have tell them how many board games I got going.
A room. I kid you not.
A room full
of
2 rooms full of board games. So
we
you can't you can't ask me a question like this without me responding for an hour. So I'll try to sum it up. I like war games and area control games where I like build an empire and I freaking dominate you with my armies and stuff. So for a game like that, Comet is a really good one. It's like this Egyptian Risk, but way better than Risk because you're building an economy, and then you have these little soldiers that look like Anubis warriors, like in Stargate and stuff, and then you can recruit creatures, and they give you these little miniatures like huge scorpions, sphinxes, and things like that, and so you got these. It's just freaking awesome. Comet, I would recommend, and then and Innis, which is this Celtic area control Risk-like game where the difference with that one is there's no dice in it. It's just you select from 4 cards, but you have to give those cards to the next player, and that player has to give you their cards, and you go around and around until you have 4, and then those are your actions. But it's cool because you did that, you don't want to give the next guy this awesome card, and so you're like, no, I'll keep it. And then you're trying to screw him over, and then this guy's trying to screw you over, and now you have a good idea of what each other is going to do during the turn, and you can sort of predict what each other is going to do. So
I like that.
Comet and Innis.
What was the second one?
Innis.
Innis. It's a real weird name. It's INIS. It's nice. But that one is really good. So those 2 games, Angry Joe Badass seal of approval. If you buy them, you will not be disappointed. You will have fun, and you just can't go wrong.
I might pick up Innis tomorrow. I'm going to do a game night tomorrow night.
Oh, perfect.
Innis, do it. You'll be telling me on your next PC Origin show, you'll be like, Joe's right.
You'll have it as check this out.
What about other Joe? Give us your opinion.
Crawlers.
What?
I'm all about dungeon crawlers. I like those types of games. Doom was one of my all-time favorites.
Yeah. And there's 2 Dooms now, Joe. There's a newer Doom. We haven't played the newer Doom.
We haven't played that one, though.
But there's this old Doom dungeon crawler.
That was good. And also, I really enjoyed Mansion of Madness.
Oh, yeah.
It's very good as well.
And check that one out. That's integrating with technology. They have this iPad, and it's on Steam. And luckily, we have a television right next to our board game table. And you can play, like you get music and you get the sounds of the monsters and you read the stories. Then you play with the miniatures on the table. And so with that music and ambiance from the iPad, it's just, it's freaking awesome. Mansions of Madness.
Mansions of Madness. Right now and now, too.
Oh, this is the first time in an interview we're taking notes. Mansions
this
is awesome.
Madness.
That game is so good. I went out and bought these little wooden containers, and I had to freaking glue thing. It took me like 3 hours to glue all these little cool things. So now when I go to somebody's house with Mansions of Madness, and I put the box, and I open it up, and I pull out all these trays and these little minis and things, and they're like, wow. And it smells so good. It's like the cedar smell, and everybody's ready to play.
That's awesome,
nice.
I gotta try that one out.
So switching topics, back on April 1st, 2018, you did an unboxing video of the Origin PC, and you became Happy Joe. Do you think we'll ever see Happy Joe again? The full Happy Joe?
Happy Joe, I don't know. I don't know. Well, will you guys send me another PC again? Because that's what I'd be happy about. No, yeah. So yeah, I think that ASMR and makeup tutorials did pretty well. That video did pretty well.
Yep.
Those people are onto something with makeup tutorials and ASMR. So we might see a return.
I think they
that
nailed
haunts
it.
You, Joe? Oh yeah. Well, behind the scenes in that video, we went to what was it? What's that place called? Sephora.
Sephora.
Yeah.
And there were these ladies there, and I was like, yeah, so can you make me pretty? And they were like, wait, are you serious? And I was like, yeah. I was like, oh my god, for real? And they got super excited, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this video. And they're like, oh my god, Karen, come here. And then like 3 ladies are putting makeup on me, and all these other like women are in the thing shopping, and they're getting mad because they can't get help. They're like, they want to go to the register, they need to ask questions, and all the employees are ignoring their customers because they're all putting makeup on me and stuff.
All the employees.
Yeah, but they actually made me super pretty, and then I had to wipe it off to make it worse looking so that it would be funnier for the video.
Ah. Yeah, that's funny. All the employees are like, I've been waiting for this day for years.
Yeah.
Finally,
the day has come.
What about you, other Joe? How did you like your laptop?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
I game so much now in my house.
That's good, man.
I could definitely tell the graphics on it are amazing.
Do you guys sell docks for the laptop?
Like to keep them cool and stuff? We don't, but we have recommendations for some, right?
We can recommend.
No,
some.
I mean, when Joe, because the reason why Joe wanted a laptop is because when Joe comes to work at my house, he'll bring his laptop with him, and then he works here, and then he can take his work home, finish editing, and then he brings it back over here. I thought that laptops have docks where you just put the dock in, and then you can use multiple screens.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
You could plug them in. You could plug it into the side of the PC.
We can recommend a docking station. We don't have like a specific Origin PC one, but there's a couple we can recommend.
That's right.
Okay.
Actually, we've tested some here too.
Yeah.
Cool.
We'll
so are there any games or movies or TV shows, anything that you're looking forward to coming out this year? This is for both of you guys.
Maybe.
Well, obviously, Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Red Dead Redemption 2. You can't go wrong with that. I'm a little worried about the online mode, what they're going to do. Are they going to do shark cards? Are they going to do, this crazy stuff? But I know they're going to make a compelling story. They're all about the story. And the graphics upgrade is looking good. So, and I just love gunslingers because I'm from Texas. And so I need that gunslinging going. But let's see. So Red Dead. What about movies? Beyond Good and Evil. That's 2019. They said this year, right? So
this year.
Schedule.
You can cheat a little bit if you want.
I'm looking forward to that because that looked amazing when I saw the gameplay.
Yeah. What movies are coming out this year? Is there another Star Wars? Is that this year?
December.
No, that's next year.
It's December.
Star Wars, the last
year or
Jedi, or no, the last of the film. That's next year.
I think it's next year.
I think that's next year.
Yeah, no, that's next year.
We got Solo
2019 December, Joe.
Yeah, we got Solo this year, which didn't come out in December.
Good movies on December. Oh, Aquaman. Are you looking forward to Aquaman, Joe?
That's gonna be another savior for DC, maybe.
Another saving grace. So DC, man, don't bring up DC, Joe. I can't do it.
Movie universe makes me so sad.
The one bright spot was Wonder Woman, but even that movie has problems in the third act with the stupid British villain, British mustache hanging out of his Spartan mask. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, man, I think this year's a holdover year, except for Red Dead Redemption 2.
Well, we got Red Dead this year. We got
Spider-Man.
We got Battlefield. We got Call of Duty. We've got.
Oh yeah, Call of Duty. Are you excited about Call of Duty?
I'm not. I'm just listing out games that come out this year.
How'd that come out of your mouth?
Fallout 76 comes out this year, maybe.
There you go.
That's another one. How do you feel about the Fallout 76 game? Think that's going to be good?
I'm actually excited.
Same here.
Now Dell has a different opinion. He's skeptical. I don't know. Where do you land, Joe?
I'm all about it. I want a group, like I said, I want like a group of 100 people follow me around. I don't know.
You can't have that. It's like 12 to 16 or something.
I want the max.
Yeah. Oh, Planet Side 2 Fallout.
Whatever. Badass.
No, that's not what it is, Joe. It's a smaller kind of thing. So I'm excited about it because when I was playing Fallout, and I think we're ready for it. I mean, we've got 4 Fallout games, and I want a multiplayer experience. And I look at it in the way, like, what were they developing before? This was an Austin studio. I don't know where they're at, by the way. I'd like to go visit them. But they were working on that other generic, like, mobile battle arena game, Battle something. You guys know what we're talking about?
Yeah, I played Battle Right.
Yeah.
No, it was something else. I don't
Battle
think
Cry.
it was Battle
Battle
Cry. You
Cry.
know, it was like the Bethesda with Victorian stuff. Well, they canceled that game,
Yeah.
and then they took that team, and that team is working on, or helping to work on Fallout 76. So instead of getting yet another MOBA or yet another online battle arena, I'm glad that we're seeing something slightly different, which is multiplayer Fallout. I'm excited for the nukes. I'm excited to go to the White House and become President Joe of the new world.
I will never
Okay?
take you. I'm sorry.
What?
It's gonna happen.
Joe, you're gonna create your own faction, the others? How
I'll
dare
play with you
you?
guys. That'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, I agree. I'm super excited about it too.
So I'm excited about it. Now I know there's a lot of haters out there. One thing that I had that's skeptical of is there's no NPCs. Somebody told me that Todd said that there's gonna be no NPCs, and I'll be like, no, that's a mistake, Todd. You need to have human characters giving
I
out
agree.
quests.
Yeah, right.
I
They
don't
said-
even know how do you get quests. He said quests are in the game. How
They
do you
said
get
that every
quests?
character you run into would be a player-run character, which I think that was a mistake.
So you
too.
get quests from other players, it doesn't make sense. They're not going to stand still and give you a quest. They're going to shoot you in the face.
Yeah, it's just gonna happen 90% of the time.
But it's supposed to be the first people to come out from
Right.
the.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're supposed to be the very first
You're
people
right.
to come
But
out.
couldn't there be ghouls? I mean, remember people that
Yeah.
were outside during the
Yeah, that's
during the
true.
explosion?
That's right.
That's true.
Because there were intelligent sort of ghouls left. But I guess you're right. I guess mostly robots will give you quests or something.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
All right, so we've reached the final question. What do you like?
Oh, final question.
What do you like best about PC gaming compared to other gaming platforms?
How amazing it looks.
Yes. Number one,
You're not-
graphics.
It always makes me laugh when Xbox is like the best way to play. You know, what is it? A true Shadow of the Tomb Raider, the best way to play. It's like, no.
Right.
The best way to play is actually on a super high-end PC with some NVIDIA graphics cards up in there and the detail and freaking text. That's some good texture. You know what I mean? But I mean that you have to reduce a little bit of the graphic fidelity on the consoles. Now they're powerful. I mean,
sure.
and they look good. But if you want the best looking, then obviously the PC. But that's just me laughing. That's superficial because I'm actually not all about the graphics. You all about the graphics, Joe?
Depends on what game it is, yes.
Yeah. But what I'm about is ease. And so because I run a show, because I capture with OBS, because I have Twitch, because I have everything, I got like all this all this equipment and stuff, you know, it's just easy for me to have everything right here on a PC. And so that's my favorite thing of the PC is everything. I can play games and I can switch over and just do browse, record, edit, done.
Stream.
Yeah.
Good answer.
Yes, yeah, great answer.
Well,
Yep.
Joe, that's it, man. Thank you so much for coming on the show. Like, tell the people now what's in the future for the Angry Joe Show. Where can they find you? What are you doing next? What's going on?
In the future, whatever the hell I want. We've been 10 years. We're 10 years old now. We don't want to burn out, so just whatever we want to do.
Wing it.
There's probably more board games coming. Obviously, angry reviews are never going away because me and Joe have so much fun making them. I gotta get my eyes fixed. I think I need some hardcore glasses or something because my eyes
Definitely
are
need
pretty bad.
Go for
So
that
I'm,
LASIK.
like July, August, I think I might be trying to get some vision checks and some fixing on that. And July, August is usually down months for games.
Yeah, for sure.
And it always makes me mad because YouTube comments get real mean July, August. I'm like, guys, you're ignorant. You don't know the cycle of games. You know, the cycle of games is always like March is really big.
Hmm.
They just want to review
October.
everything.
Broketober is huge. But you notice February 2019, there's like
Yeah, it's nuts. February next year is
nuts.
insane.
Yeah.
in February.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to prepare for February.
Oh man.
But yeah, no, plenty
So
more,
take a time
plenty
off.
more videos. Just having fun. Oh, we started adding vlogs because me and Joe will take road trips to like eat giant pizzas, or we went to medieval times.
Oh man,
So,
that's awesome.
stuff like that. Check out that video. It's super awesome. They let us go backstage and play with all the armor and swords and stuff. So
Dang, we need to come visit you guys.
I know, right?
yeah, we have a lot of fun. You open invitation to come play board games. We got a big old board game table back there. So yeah.
That sounds good, man. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming on the show, guys. Make sure to follow Angry Joe on Twitter at Angry Joe Show, and other Joe is Joe AJS, right? Did I get that right?
Oh, we lost him.
Oh, we froze right at the very end.
All
Hopefully,
right.
I got that Twitter right. Oh, there he is. There he is. Awesome. Thank you guys for coming on. Have a great weekend. Have a fantastic evening. Thank you
Thanks,
guys
guys.
again.
All right, man. Later.
Lady
Bye.
Joes.
Awesome having them on the show. Fantastic guests. They did great. Big thanks to them again. So up next is Ask Origin PC. Hopefully you've been asking questions in chat, because now we're going to answer them for you. This is brought to you by Echo Gear. Big thanks to for the mounts and extra accessories for our stream room. Echo Gear, much appreciated. Check them out at echogear.com. You want to take the first question, Kev?
Sure. First question. I'm not sure who it's from, but the question says, which Origin PC do you guys recommend for a PC beginner? That all depends.
Yeah.
One of my favorite desktops of ours is our Kronos. It's a small form factor. You can seat it, but you can position it vertically or horizontally in your home. You can use it to run your home entertainment for your TV. You can use it in your home office. So I love
Put
the
it wherever you
Kronos
like.
as a good starter, if you will.
Yeah.
And then on our laptops, our Evo 15S. Our Evo 15S is thin and light. It can run any game. So if you're thinking laptop, I'd go Evo 15S. If you're thinking desktop, I'd go Kronos.
Yep. I'd say for any beginner too, especially if you're not familiar with computer hardware, don't try to just configure it on our site and buy it yourself, because it's super overwhelming. There's a lot of variety. There's a lot of options. You can contact our sales team. They're extremely knowledgeable. They know exactly how to take care of you. You can give them your budget. You can tell them exactly what you want to use the PC for, and they'll take care of it for you from there. They can walk you through the process, tell you what you need, tell you what you don't need, tell you what's not necessary, and just kind of build a PC just for you and your needs. So I'd highly recommend that as a PC beginner. Next question. Did you play Skyrim? Yes, like 15 times.
Of course, we played Skyrim.
And I'm not done. I'm not
What
done
question
with it.
is this?
I played Skyrim on every platform.
Give us some
played
real
it.
questions.
I haven't played it on Alexa yet, but I will in the future.
I've also not played it on Alexa. So what was your character? I was
I played
a fighter and
everything.
a mage fighter, a conjurer. I was conjuring like crazy.
Yeah, my first character ever, I played a complete, like full-on fighter. Like it was just two-handed weapon. That's all I did. Second character I did like a sword and shield type character that also healed himself. So it was like a paladin type class. I played the sneaky archer, of course.
What I loved about the
Then the mage
conjuring
classes.
was that the skills would rank up as you use them.
Right.
So when you're fighting or when you're shooting fire or something like that, you have to use it in a battle, or you're using your sword. It's mostly when you're in a battle. But conjuring, you could just do it anytime.
Right.
So I'd constantly just be conjuring stuff, just to rank up my experience.
There you go.
That's my Skyrim tip of the week.
This next question, I think I saw you answer this question on Twitter. You want to take it?
Yes, Nug Doctor has asked, is Origin considering anything like the ROG gaming phone? Was this on Twitter or was this on the live show?
I think you answered it on Twitter. I remember seeing it on Twitter.
So, no, we're not considering doing any type of phone right now. So, sorry, unfortunately, we're not doing an Origin PC phone. But you could get an Android phone and skin it with some Origin PC stuff. Be pretty cool.
Yeah.
A lot of people have done that before.
Nano Kitten asks in chat, who's your favorite Origin PC integrator? Definitely Eli. Definitely.
I don't have a favorite. They're all my favorites. It's like asking a parent, who's your favorite child? Come on. Come
They're
on.
all good. IHMD7 asks, can you ship me a PC outside the US? Yes, we ship internationally. We ship worldwide. Beautiful.
Love that question. Just for the soundbite.
Just for the soundbite.
We used to get sick of that question. Now we love that question.
We love the question. I guess that's it. That's it for the Ask Origin PC questions. Thank you guys for participating. Up next, it's Post of the Week. Last week's topic was, what's your favorite E3 2018 moment and why? We received a lot of responses, but we could only pick one, and that would be at AR12_assassin via Twitter, who wrote, seeing a full skateboarding game trailer only to find out it's not Skate 4, but Sessions instead. Hashtag feels bad man. Hashtag Origin PC Live. Couldn't agree with you more, but Sessions is actually a pretty cool title. I also, for a split second, thought it was going to be Skate 4.
What? I didn't even know about this. What is Sessions?
Sessions is a new skateboarding game that they
From
announced
EA?
a while back.
From who?
No, it's not from EA.
Oh.
It's just I forgot who's making it, but they announced it a while back, and then when I saw it at E3, I'm like, oh, it's Skate 4, because it looks just like it. It's very, very close, but I'm like, wait, it might be the other game. Sure enough, it was.
Maybe it'll even be better than Skate.
Maybe it will. Maybe it will. Congratulations. You're going to be receiving a copy of Conan Exiles, so please contact us via Twitter to claim your prize. Kevin, what is next week's topic?
Next week's topic was created because I posted a picture of my Origin PC shoes that I have, and people started just making random gaming shoe jokes, which are pretty hilarious. If you go to my Twitter, at OriginPCCEO, and look for the picture of my shoe and read the comments, it's pretty hilarious. People are putting Dark Souls and Foot Knight and all sorts
Dark Souls, S-O-L-E.
all sorts of fake games that are related to shoes. So we decided to make that our post of the week. So next week's topic is make the best gaming shoe joke. Get creative or make an image. Make sure, of course, to use the hashtag OriginPCLive. Or with your response, I will be picking the winner next episode. There's the random picture. But go check out my profile and look at the jokes that people are making, and don't steal their jokes. Make your own joke for this post, and then next week we'll pick the winner.
Yeah, and we'll make a post about it to kind of give you a better rundown of what you should do, including his Origin PC shoe will be on there. But that's it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode of Origin PC Live. It was awesome having Angry Joe on. Thank you all for tuning in and hanging out. Thank you again for all the votes for the Intel Extreme Rig Challenge. You guys helped us win that. It means a lot to us. Have a fantastic weekend. Don't forget to tune in next week for next week's episode of Origin PC Live, where our special guest is Mark Jacobs, creator of Dark Age of Camelot.
The creator.
CEO
Amazing.
Of Camelot Unchained, their upcoming MMO, which is releasing in beta July 4th. Very excited to have him on, as Dark Age of Camelot was one of my favorite games of all time. Super excited. Do not go anywhere just yet, because after the show, we're going to show our E3 video so you can see everything we did at E3. Plus, we're going to host into Bajira, who's doing an awesome stream tonight.
We're hosting into Bajira next?
Yes, we're going to host into Bajira next, so stay tuned.
The man.
Hang out and chat, keep talking to each other, have a great time. Thank you guys for watching. Have a fantastic evening.
See you next week.
Have a safe weekend.
See you next week for the anniversary show. 1 year anniversary.
1 year anniversary next week, too. Woo-wee.